Welcome to another episode of Pit Lane Parley.
And welcome to another episode of Pit Lane Parley. I am host Jess, joined by host Mike and host Matt. Tonight we are going to do something a little bit fun, keep things light, keep things entertaining for you guys. And we're going to have video. So be sure to check it out on our YouTube page and also probably on Facebook. We will post it up. You guys can finally get to see us if you want to. Really sorry about that. But anyways, we are going to play a little game tonight called Two Truths and a Lie. Are you guys ready for it?
I'm scared. I'm not very good at this type of game.
I'm nervous.
Well, we're gonna do this for the fans. It's gonna be fun. So each of us is gonna present a topic, and then we're gonna tell you two truths and a lie, and you have to pick which one is the lie. So I'm gonna start us out. I'm going to go with hobbies. So guys, besides the podcast, I like to do photography. I also really enjoy gardening. And lastly, I love to read.
There's no way you garden.
I'm with Matt. There's no way you love to garden.
I failed miserably because that is correct. You both win. I have a black thumb. I kill plants, so I definitely do not garden.
I knew that one.
Well, that's why you stick to cheese.
That one was pretty easy because you've talked about photography a bunch, and every once in a while you talk about how you found a new book to read. So by process of like actually having a memory for a change, I was able to figure that one out.
Yeah, I don't just not garden. I like literally murder plants. So I try to stay away from them.
Matt, go ahead.
All right. Well, this one is also hobbies. So for me, two truths and a lie. In my free time, I love walking around the zoo. I hate doing anything artistic. And I'm an avid shopper for Nike shoes.
Definitely. What was the first one again?
In my free time, I love walking around the zoo.
I'm going to go with you don't like walking around the zoo.
I am going to say you don't like Nike shoes.
Mike is the winner.
Oh, man.
I actually do have...
You have like 50 pairs of Nike shoes, right?
I'm up to 11 or 12.
I was close.
We can do like a special episode where I can walk you through each
50 or 11, whichever.
I mean, he can kind of exaggerate in those situations because having 12 is a little excessive. Bless you.
I remember that because Detroit last year, you had like a red or yellowish pair.
Yeah, I only had two. Give me credit. I only brought two pairs of shoes. That was
Yeah.
How many do you usually travel with?
I mean, two. But it's kind of hard for me when I leave because I'm like, what mood am I going to be in tomorrow and Sunday?
Fair.
Because, usually the shoes reflect the mood. Like I have these bright highlighter yellow ones. That usually means I'm in a good mood. If I have gray ones, it usually means like, don't talk to me.
Good to know. I will. Can I get a color-coded chart so that I can have it with me?
Yeah. I feel like there should also be a Wikipedia for this. But back to my other two. So I am definitely not artistic at all. So therefore I don't like doing things I'm not good at. Even though it's in the eye of the beholder, but my art looks terrible. And I think a lot of people agree with that. And then, yes, I've never been a big fan of zoos. Unfortunately, that disappoints the wife and their side of the family.
Kind of sad.
Yeah, they love walking on zoos. No, not going to hate. I respect that. It's fun for them. That's cool.
Kind of hating it.
No, I don't like doing it, but it doesn't mean that I dislike their passion for it. So, yeah, Mike was spot on. So you're what? Two for two. Dang.
I'm not usually this right. All right, so I will go on here. I work out at a boxing gym daily. I have a bike set up in my house similar to Tony Kanaan and Alex Rossi, the kind of biking simulation, and I only play sports video games.
You do not have a bike.
You do not just play sports video games.
Jess is correct. My dad has a bike simulator, but I do not.
That's so oddly specific. I figured they had to be.
I do want one, and I do have I mean, my bike is not nearly as nice as Tony Kanaan or Rossi's or anybody else who bikes and racing, but I do have a bike that I like to get out on when it's nice out.
Well, the real question is, though, is that do you have a room in your house specifically quartered off for this bike in the future?
I don't think so.
Have you seen these Peloton ads where they literally have like an overlook of a scenic mountain?
I do have a spin bike in my house, but it is literally at the foot of our bed. It is not
scenic, I tell you.
Yeah, we're not overlooking anything nice other than the main road outside my front window. So
you're saying that if I did it and sat it to look out my window, I would be staring at a fence? That's not what you're supposed to do?
Apparently.
No, I mean, next time you see a Peloton ad, just pay attention. I swear, it's literally they have rooms in their house built for their freaking Peloton.
I'll just get a poster and put it up.
A poster of what?
I don't know.
Mike Jocum's face.
Probably. I wouldn't recommend that.
We said scenic.
I'm thinking beach. A beach scene.
I was gonna go mountains, but beach is probably better.
I don't like the mountains.
Neither do I. The beach over the mountains any day.
Yeah, like not even a competition.
Matt, have you ever been to a beach?
Or to a mountain?
Hey, joke's on you. The video here doesn't make me look as pasty white as I actually am. So, I have been to a beach and it doesn't go well. We'll just say that.
I can't say I'm surprised.
No, I got burned in Belle Isle in the middle of June from standing in the pits for an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's sad.
So imagine me in Florida.
Right. There's not enough. I carry sunscreen for both of us because he's really terrible about putting sunscreen on. So I don't know if I can actually physically carry it if you come to. It's going to be too heavy of a tub.
For those of you at home, that was a subtle pasty white joke too.
Yes. Maybe not so subtle. So I will do my next topic, and this one's going to be a racing-based topic about IMS. Obviously, you all know I live close, so had to do one for IMS. Yeah. So guys, I have been to the top of the pagoda. I will be attending my 29th Indy 500 this year, and I've also been to the basement of the museum.
Ooh, this is a good one. I am going to say you have not been to the basement of the museum.
Is the basement cool? Am I missing like some inside? Is there like secret cars down there? Or
yes, it's a big giant secret, and it is very difficult to go down there.
See, based on that answer, I'm assuming she's been down there. So I'm going to go with, are you even 29?
I don't know. Am I?
I question that. Top of the pagoda.
All right. Mike actually wins again. I have not been to the basement yet, but it is on my bucket list, and one of these days I will be going. Yeah, I've been to the top of the pagoda. It's beautiful up there. Definitely recommend it if you get the chance. And it will be my 29th Indy 500 this year, and I cannot wait.
Yeah, that one made me pause, but I thought the top of the pagoda was sort of easy to accomplish. And I knew you were around 29 or 30.
Let's not discredit her. That seems like it's kind of an accomplishment.
It's fairly difficult, but
they don't do that for everybody.
I did it.
I believe in
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody. I didn't. Bribe anyone or anything. So.
Was that a wink, wink, nudge, nudge? I didn't bribe anybody, or?
No, I really didn't actually. Shockingly.
Is it my turn or is it Matt's turn?
You can go if you want.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. So my topic is going to be the 2019 season of Felix Rosenqvist. These are very specific facts here that I combed through Wikipedia for. Felix had 2 podium finishes in 2019. Felix completed 1 full season of Indy Lights in 2016. Okay, so I wrote one down from previous. So my apologies. Let me rephrase my topic there, and we're just going to roll with this. Felix Rosenqvist, IndyCar, and Indy Lights. So again, I'll start over for you guys. Felix had 2 podium finishes in 2019. Felix completed 1 full season of Indy Lights, and Felix completed 92% of the total laps in the 2019 season. I almost said 29.
Go ahead, Jess.
He did not compete a full season of Indy Lights.
That is correct. He did like 7 or 8 of the 16.
10 races.
10
Woo.
out of 16 or 17 or something.
Yeah.
But, I mean, did he really need that much practice anyways? Because look at him now.
I was going to say those other 2 stats kind of speak for themselves on how well he did last year. So
Yeah, if you looking at his basic career stats of wins, podiums, pole positions is pretty remarkable considering how many different cars he's raced in over the past, he's not that old, so past 7 years or something like that, 6 years. So yeah, go back and listen to our Felix Rosenqvist interview from, I don't know, some point last summer.
All right, well, that leaves me. This one's for all you Dan Wheldon experts out there. Ready? Dan Wheldon's first career start was with Panther Racing. Dan was once in a fluke bobsled accident, and Dan's last win came with Chip Ganassi Racing.
Chip Ganassi Racing is a lie.
yeah, it is. I agree with you.
Can you prove it, Jess?
It was the 2011 Indy 500.
It was. He was in a fluke bobsled accident. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that YouTube video.
No.
Not, but now I'm going to have to find it.
It was on Speed Channel. That used to be a thing. It was on Speed Channel. He was actually just in a bobsled for giggles, and yeah, it overturned like halfway down the run, and he just like got out of the bottom and was like puts his thumbs up and was just laughing about it, like no big deal, whatever.
What was the other thing you said?
His first career start was with Panther Racing.
Okay.
Started twice in 2002 with Panther Racing before switching to Andretti Green, and then obviously did go back to Panther Racing eventually. So it kind of went a little full circle for him. But yeah, that's kind of a random fact that he did start those 2 races in 2002.
Broke his back in his first Indy 500 start too.
He broke his back?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I mean, you just got out of the car and just act like nothing happened? Because I was there and we were just like, holy cow.
Yeah, he broke it. I don't think it was obviously severe, but just, and not anything that was going to threaten his life or anything, but it broke him back.
Bizarre crash.
Very bizarre crash.
Because I believe he spent the entire back straightaway blocking Hornish or somebody, and then he got to turn 3, and once he got to the short shoot, he was also out of sorts because his line was not the best. So, but I didn't know that. I like when I rewatched it, I'm like, God, he really did just block the guy the entire straightaway.
So let's go back to the bobsled thing. I'm still mesmerized by that and by the fact I can't pull up YouTube right now. It's on YouTube. It's Dan Wheldon bobsled.
Yeah.
I really, that would be, honestly, it would be fun. And for a racer, that would be kind of like ultimate too, because they go so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like when he got out, it's like no big deal because when I crash, it's usually at 100 something miles an hour. So
now, was he one of the pushers or was he just in it the whole time?
Let me, yeah.
Well, we'll put the video link in the YouTube comments or the YouTube, what do you call that, description. And then I'll also put it on Facebook whenever and other social media when we release this at the end of the week.
Yeah, so here he is. He's it's actually live, it looks like. And it looks like they have other people pushing it for him. So he's just already like situated. And
so he would be technically the driver then. So technically wouldn't this be his fault?
No, he looks like he's the guy. It looks like
right.
It might be the guy in the back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's a 2-man bobsled, but like, they just kind of like gently push them off and then they just go. Yeah. So like,
Gotcha.
guy in the front must have messed up because they just crash and he just gets up like, oh, whatever, no big deal.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find that for sure. That's fun.
Yeah. As soon as we get done here, that'll be the first thing I watch. On that note,
Guys, thanks.
yeah, this was fun. We'll be doing more of these to keep everybody entertained. More video stuff as the year goes on here. Maybe we'll have some fancy graphics at some point that's still being finalized and tested and all that fun stuff. So stay tuned for plenty more content. And unless you guys have anything else, Jess, go ahead and sign us off like you always do.
And guys, keep your lug nuts tight.